thinking about it.
It was a meeting of the minds.
We're thinking about going live. Yeah.
Like I forget how to push the button.
Sorry, we're late again.
Shit happened.
Fashionably late as usual.
Yeah, it's Kurt's fault. Sorry, we're late again. Looks like he's there.
He was just watching a replay of that little snippet you showed me, Kurt.
Yeah.
What's up, Area 51?
Yeah, let's go ahead and
Moon.
hey, what's happening, Matt?
Isaiah.
What's going on, everybody? Let's see. Let me see if I can find it real quick. And we'll play. Oh my goodness. This thing was it was something else. You had to be there. Let me see. Damn, where did it go? Oh, there it is.
What the? I'm gonna have to watch it over again, like on what the fuck is going on.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. That was a part of his show. Let me see if I can find it.
You know, if Kurt's still watching this, he's ever laughing his ass off.
Oh yeah, I guarantee you, Kurt be laughing.
Oh golly.
So you're gonna educate people on euthanizing rats?
Yeah, he pulled
is that what I said I would do tonight?
That is what you said.
Yeah, he pulled a Hitler last night too.
Well, I guess that's what everybody pulled up in here expecting to see. So I guess that's what we'll give the people here in a little bit. Y'all stick around for a little while, and we will teach you how to euthanize rats humanely, so that you can use them for snake food or possibly other scientific purposes, I suppose.
Well, I mean, we're going to show you how to euthanize a rat. What you do with it after that,
It's up to you.
hey, to each of their own. I ain't here to judge nobody.
I just don't want to see it.
Yeah, no, I'm good on that.
Yeah. Well,
Now, if you're feeding it to a snake, I might be interested in seeing it. But aside from that,
You better watch, because we might hop on one of the, videos, and they'll say two rats, one snake, and it won't be what we think.
oh no.
yeah. Yeah, no, I don't know. And
I remember this day, bro.
I fed almost all of them last night, so
that you're talking about.
I don't think I can put a bunch of them down and actually feed them off. I don't think more than one or two would actually eat. I fed almost all the snakes of that proper size already. On last night's show, if you guys want to see that, you can go see it there. Not really the feeding, but the euthanizing, at least. I didn't do much feeding up close.
Yeah, it's an okay shirt. I've seen better.
Yeah. If you want, we will throw some little guys in there and show them why they call it Silent Night. No, I'm kidding. But for real, we can. And we will, if you want.
That's your gas and tub?
I think I have enough gas. I should.
No, I meant that's what you use to gas rats, that small tub?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll put about 15 or 20 smalls in it.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm guessing all kinds.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, you can put. I got like weens to smalls and stuff, but
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I got you. If you're not doing bigger
about that
rats, you
many,
don't want to.
about that many will fit comfortably. You could pack a few more than that even. But yeah, like I
The only
put
downside I've
maybe
seen,
a dozen in there last night, and there was plenty of room.
the only downside I've seen to dealing with the gas is pretty much every time they shit and piss.
Oh yeah. Well, I
Yep.
mean, they kind of do.
But I mean, that could
If you
just be
don't,
natural anyway.
yeah, like
But I
this,
always put a little bedding in the bottom.
yeah, yeah, I put that in there too. And I mean, there's very little.
I mean, you might have to
Very,
like whip your tail
um,
around and flick off a
I can
diesel
put my
gear
face like
once in a while.
directly in there. I think I've actually used this bedding twice now.
You won't lick it.
Why would I?
I don't know. Probably get Hilljack to do it.
It's like you want to lick it. But yeah, no, I mean it's not too bad. One time I noticed when I was trying to figure it out, and I didn't give them quite enough, and then I freaking opened the thing up too fast. Anytime you fucking blast the gas in there really fast, it scares them, and they'll kind of piss on each other and run like crazy. But if you can just get it to seep in there, man, they'll just kind of like they'll get a little bit more active, and then they'll just kind of settle down real quick. But yeah, they don't really piss and shit all over the place really, unless they get kind of really stirred up. That one time I did it, I had that issue.
That's probably what it is. Cause I'm just
But
like
it,
full blast, bitches.
yeah, yeah.
Night, night.
It's fucking like a spaceship fucking launching off. He just cranks
Yeah.
it up.
About to blow the lid off the fucking top.
Nah, make sure to put a weight on top of it.
What's
Oh
up, dude?
yeah, see, you don't have to put a weight on it or anything, man. I put them in that thing.
Nah,
And open the
I don't have one that latches on the sides. You know what I
Oh,
mean? It
okay.
has little latches that go over. So I'll just make sure it clicks on, and then I'll set like a damn 12 pack of soda or some random shit on top of it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's like how this one
Just to
is.
hold the lid down. In case anybody gets like Herculean strength.
It's just this regular type. Just goes and clicks on both sides. It doesn't actually like have anything crazy.
Yeah, see, the
Yeah.
only difference I got is I went and bought a compressor
So easy.
connector and an insert, and I drilled a hole in the side of the tub and threaded that little nipple in,
Yeah.
and put the other end on the tubing. That way, all I gotta do is just quick release, bloop, right onto the
Right
bin.
on. Yeah. Yeah. I thought about doing that, and then like I got this far, and I was like, wow, that works.
I mean, hey, if it works,
Stop.
it works.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I've seen a bunch of them where it's like, oh, you need the gasket box and it's got to be sealed up, and they're like modifying it and putting caulk on it and shit, to try to get like cover the air gaps. So it's like, man, you kind of want the air gaps, dude. Just let the fucking gas push the good air up and out, and
I
that's
just got a
kind
cheap
of
ass
what you
like
want.
$6 tub,
Yeah, mine is like a 99-cent tub.
and it works.
Yeah,
Now,
it's like,
granted, you don't want like your cat walking up the tub while you're pumping gas, sniffing like the cracks and shit. But
yeah, I don't know. Got the cats outside.
well, I mean, I'm just saying in general, or your dog, or you don't want shit just running up like, "Hey, what the hell is this?"
Yeah, I got the rats in the house and the cats and dogs outside. It's crazy, huh?
The rats probably save more money than the cats and the dogs.
Yeah, they just feed bills. Rats kind of are too, but they save money on the back end.
So I know I had to buy some rats one time because I just didn't have a particular size that I needed at that moment. And them damn things are expensive as shit if you buy them from like a PetSmart or a Petco. Like
Oh, yeah.
$13 for a medium rat. Like, damn, what the hell you fucking feeding
How
these
much?
rats? These motherfuckers better be getting like gourmet fucking pellet food for what I'm paying for this shit.
$13?
They want about
Yeah, it
6
was
for a mouse.
$13 per rat. I think
Oh
for a medium.
man, no way I couldn't do it. That's crazy.
Well, it was a snake that she hadn't ate in like a month and a half.
Oh, I mean, if it's
It
just
was like
one,
at the last resort, like fuck, maybe if I try a medium rat, but I didn't have any mediums at the time.
oh, okay, yeah. Wow, damn, that still sucks, but at least it was only one.
Yeah, it still sucked because the bitch still didn't eat it. I wound up just like, fuck, Gaboon, here you go. The Gaboon will eat anything. Oh yeah, rats save a shit ton of money.
Said it chickens.
10 to 15. Fuck. I think they're like three. They just went up to like 350 here, which I say here. That's like an hour and 10 minutes away to the place where I get them. Yeah, they were $3 for the last year, and now they've gone up to 350.
Fucking COVID.
And of course, their smalls are pretty small. They're not usually very big. The mediums are kind of like still small.
I know the last time I had to go buy mice, bro, I went to this place we got around here called fuck, what is it? Pet Supplies Plus or some shit. And they're like, yeah, we got mice. I'm like, oh fuck yeah, I need like 10 of them. They come out there, dude, with the smallest fucking mice I ever seen in my life, bro.
Yeah, like maybe hoppers.
I'm like, that's all you got? That's the only size we got? I'm like, shit, I need about 20 of them then.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, I hate it when it's like, man, you fucking get them and them hoppers are so small. It's like, man, they can't even hardly survive.
Right?
It's like, I don't mind it. At least I can bring them home and then raise them for a few more days and put another gram and a half on them. That's why I like rats on one hand, because the rats will gain weight fast, but then again, like they'll overgrow the snakes pretty fast too.
And rats are pretty tough, dude.
Working with ball pythons, not working with.
I've seen a rat where the mamas died not long after, about I don't know, maybe 30 days or so after they're fucking born, and they still made it. Rats are tough, bro. They're scavengers.
Yeah, that's for sure. They come from all over to get them. I bet.
See, you can't give them away here. I tried selling medium rats, large rats for like $5 each. Couldn't even sell them here. Nobody hit me up.
Oh man, I don't really know of anywhere to get them cheaper than that. I mean, there's probably some places, or if you're hooked up with a good breeder and stuff, you could probably get them maybe a little bit cheaper than that. But I would think you know, everyday folks just going to pet stores and shit like that would be happy to pay $5 for a large rat.
Apparently not.
Eric wouldn't. He'd be like, "Fuck you! I could buy 9,000 chickens for that."
Right?
He got
He's
fucking
buying the
Tyson.
damn chickens by the hundreds.
Yeah, he's got stock in Tyson Farms over there or something. Might as well. You probably couldn't get them any cheaper if you
He's
owned part.
buying up all the chickens before they make it to Tyson Farms. That's why we're going to have chicken shortage, bro.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I thought that was a very fair price for a large rat, man. Yeah, like pinkies and fuzzies and even pups, like that, and even into weens. It doesn't cost anything hardly, very little. Like once you start trying to get rats to like fucking small, medium, large, that kind of thing, man, it's like you actually got money into them. They've been around for a while. It's taken weeks and weeks of, them eating the hell out of food, pissing all over the place and need bedding
Right.
changes. Like you start to actually have some money into, the feeders once you start getting into,
Like that big old fucker right
adults.
here.
Yeah, that thing is eating dollars and dollars worth of food by now.
Big old rat.
Yeah. Yeah, that thing you got yeah. You're losing money selling that thing for $5.
Yeah, I was just trying
Yeah,
to thin
well,
them
he's been
out.
around for
Make sure
6 months
nobody was
eating food.
interested.
That's a good looking rat though. Nice and
That's
calm
why you
too.
need a CO2 tank, Area 51.
Yeah.
You euthanize them and freeze them.
Yeah, you came to the right place. We'll show you how to do it here in just a little bit, won't we? Okay.
That way you don't get,
We're only 16 minutes in. We'll let it run a little bit longer.
that way they don't get too large.
Yeah,
That
last
rat
night.
was one of my original rats, and the wife won't let me euthanize him, so he's kind of around until he dies.
Oh, so how long have you had that rat then?
Oh, he's probably nearing the end of his life. They don't live
Year and a half?
long, bro. What, about
Year
2
and a half or
years?
something?
Year and a half, 2 years max?
That's kind of what I
He's
heard, and
probably
I'm sure there's some that'll push it a little further, but
he's probably a little over a year old now.
oh, right
Maybe,
on.
maybe probably about a year and a half, for close.
Yeah, my
He's
first
not
rat.
even, he quit making babies. He was getting so old. His shit quit working or something.
Oh yeah, yeah. See, the
As soon
first
as I
batch
took
that I
him
picked
out,
up.
as soon as I took him out and put another male rat in, baby's producing right off the bat again.
Oh, right on.
I was like, "Yep, time for you to retire," and I was going to euthanize it. And the wife was like, "No, that's one of the originals."
Hell yeah, yeah. We have a few of the original ones left too that I from the first breeding stock I bought just over a year ago. And they were mediums at the time, so they were at least probably a couple of months or 3 months old. So that they're probably 15, 16 months old maybe. So I assume they're getting to where they're going to start passing pretty soon. But they're still producing. All of them are still producing.
No, not this dude. His quit. His
One
shit
of
quit
them never
working.
did. One of the like 12, which it was like one of 9 females I think that I bought, never produced at all. After like 7 months or something, I just gassed her. I put her in the batch with the other ones. And
Like,
she was
you're getting ashamed because at this point you owe me money.
yeah, for real. Yeah, I tried to give her to the cats, man, but the cats didn't want nothing. They went over there and tried to fuck with her, and she was just like lit them up. I was like, okay.
Like, hell no, that rat gonna whoop our ass.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, fuck it. We're not gonna let no, I wasn't gonna let them get tortured or anything like that. So I was like, well, the cat's not gonna just hop on you and fucking even play with it very, it was just like, man, that fucking rat lit him up. I just set the whole tub down on the ground, and then let the cat come over there. And I thought it was going to snatch it up, and fucking rat snatched him up when he got up in there with him.
Bro,
It was a female rat too, man. Just a small one, a midget. Like at like 6 months old, she only weighed like 150 or 175 grams, something like that.
Bro, the daughter opened up the bottom bin today and didn't realize one of the rats had done climbed out and got onto the food tray or the mesh that I keep the food on. And I'm sitting over here at my desk, bro, and I just hear a cat scream like the loudest scream I've ever heard in my life. Like, what the hell just happened over here? And the only thing I can figure is they found that rat and tried fucking with that full grown rat. And it let them know what's up.
Yeah, man. A couple 100-gram rat will light you up, man, and fucking put them teeth into you.
And they open their mouth wide too.
Yeah, it's like, and then, oh golly, and it bleeds like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. I haven't
Chickens
been.
Then
don't,
you start,
chickens
and then
don't
you
do
start
that.
thinking about
He
how
said
nasty
chickens don't
rats
do
are.
that. I can't. I just don't understand. I can't imagine that then people are breeding them chickens, selling them to the store, and then he's buying them for 25 cents a piece. Like,
That's cheap.
and it's just not just a one time thing. He's done it like several times that I've seen over the last few weeks. Like, damn, like every week or so, you can go in there and pick them
Yep,
up.
every other week.
He said, I got like 6 freezers dedicated to chickens.
I would.
Right?
Like, fuck, I'd be putting motherfuckers like Rodent Pro out of business. Like, shit, I got chickens on tap, man. 40 cents a
I know that's
piece.
right.
You know, shit.
Need an order of 200? I got you.
Yeah. It's only paying a quarter. You know what I mean? You start getting them in huge bulk, you're probably going to buy them even cheaper than that. What does it cost for a chicken on fucking Rodent Pro? I'm about to go look and we'll find out.
What size chickens are we talking here? Like,
They're like small
or
rat
like
size.
quailish size?
They're about small rat size. And up. It depends on.
I'd probably say on Rodent Pro, I'm gonna say $10.
No, I think
$10?
I think they're pretty
No.
cheap.
I'm gonna place an order. Oh, I should. You need to. But there's a fucking sale right now for anybody that cares. It's free shipping for when you buy $100 worth. So I mean, it's worth it for a lot of people because a lot of people are already paying that or more.
So you can get you
You know,
$100 worth
what
of
they
chicken.
charge. But I was gonna buy a bunch of those Coturnix quail and try to feed my fucking ball pythons that shit. But let's see. Okay, extra small chickens. 25
Okay,
per leg.
almost for an extra small. Then I'll say, I'm gonna say $5.
Well, now extra small chickens is still it's less than $1 a piece.
Really?
Yeah, but I don't know how big that is. I tried to click on it. Okay, I clicked on it again. Now it's working. That is for about 25 to 55 gram chicken. That's pretty small.
Yeah, you got the average person trying to just imagine that's never had chicken. Or like, how big is a 25-gram chicken?
Well, I mean, you're looking at like
Yeah, I mean, I
a
know I've had chickens before, but
rat
I'm just
pup to like almost like a wean
yeah.
rat wean weight, and then try to put it in a chicken. Small chickens are right at $2 a piece.
That's not bad, but still
And
not.
small
I mean,
chicken,
that's bad compared to what Eric's paying.
a small chicken weighs 55 to 165 or thereabouts. So that's probably what he's getting is probably about small chickens.
Yeah, probably.
They weigh about like wean to small rat weight, maybe a little bit more than small rat.
What it
Yeah,
sounds
so
about like.
Like according to Rodent Pro or whatever here. But yeah, man, damn, that's a bunch, dude. That's cheap. If I was you, I'd be buying the hell out of them. I'd be like, can I get like 4,000 of these? Bring me
Right.
4,000 of these fucking chicks.
Only
next week.
problem with that would be unless you planned on selling them, just keeping them until they would freeze or burn, or using them before they would freeze or burn.
Yeah.
You'd have to damn near vacuum seal.
Well, I mean, you start getting decent collection and stuff. I mean, like, not all my snakes will eat that big, but I'm
Yeah.
starting to, like, I got 33 mouths to feed. It's starting to get
I know the feeling.
a little crazy. Like when it was like 11, 15, it really wasn't that bad at all, but then when it started getting to like 25 and above, right, it's like, oh, fuck.
They're the
Starting to
ones
become
I
so many
had.
mouths that, like, at first I was just like, no problem. A nice litter of rats feeds everything. And then now it's like, well, now I need, like, well, what if the litter of rats is not very big? Now I might need 4 or 5 litters of rats per week.
Bro,
To
at
make
one
sure I can
point,
feed
not
everything.
long before you came into the community, bro, I had almost 60 venomous alone. And then like 10 king snakes, ball pythons.
Fuck.
Bro, I shed a lot of my collection off. Because that was just getting unruly, bro. Keeping
Yeah.
track of all of that. I don't know how people, unless you got like really good organization skills, or you got somebody that can help keep track of all of that, man, that shit's a pain in the ass.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, doing rats is fucking, it's a pain in the ass for sure. Like, it's not hard, but it's not really easy, and it's always involved. There seems like there's always something to do with the rats.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
See, all I gotta do is go up there, buy a couple hundred, come home.
See, yeah. Almost
Oh, if I
nobody
had
has
the
it like
YouTube,
that.
I'd be
I
nothing
wouldn't.
but frozen.
If I knew that I could just go down and buy feeders for 25 cents a piece every fucking week or something, I wouldn't fucking raise rats. That's crazy. That's super cheap. That's probably about as cheap or maybe cheaper than what I'm paying, like, to breed all my own shit, just buy my own fucking cheap rat food and everything else. Yeah, Todd's got around 100 snakes at the moment. I asked him today
Yeah,
on
no.
I don't know
Hey,
if Todd
what's
can
up,
count that
mister?
high.
Yeah, I don't know how you do it, Todd. I had like 60. Yeah, I mean, you just heard what I said, and I was, nah, I couldn't do that. Rats are always work.
Listen, try being it like years ago. I had like 185, give or take a few,
Fuck that.
and that wasn't counting the monitors and lizards and shit.
I'd be like, I got
Man.
185 and 4 employees.
Hey, Esther, what's happening?
Well, I gotta be an asshole, Todd.
What?
I'm just telling the truth. Just because I called him out that he couldn't count.
Yeah, when you only got 7 snakes, man, the rats, they'll pop out like crazy.
Yeah.
You're eventually going to hit a certain point that you're like, damn, do I still have enough?
I just
Yeah.
found somebody willing to sell
And
me
then,
rabbits.
and then you're going to hit,
$5,000.
and then if you don't pay attention, you're going to hit a point that you're like, damn, I don't have any right now the size that I need. Because I've screwed around and done it. Not paying attention and shit.
Oh, yeah. That's why I'm still buying. Like I've got
I
all
can't
these.
say I haven't bought any
I've
in a
got more
while.
than I need right now this week, but that's because I've been buying like pups still.
See, I could hook you up with pups
Like
all
half
day
of my
long.
snakes are on like smalls, and then the other half are on like pups.
Bro, I could fucking go in here and fill you up like a 20 or 30 ounce bottle of nothing but rat pups out of one bin.
Yeah, yeah. See, and I mean, I can typically do that too. But then if I do that and feed them off, like what about those smalls I need?
Uh-huh.
And then what about next week when I need them smalls? And what about the next week when I
That's
need
why I
them
got
smalls?
rats.
And it's
I'm
like,
getting ready to
wow.
build a new rat rack. I've been telling the wife I'm gonna do it. I need to get down and do it. I'm gonna build another like 18 bins.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, damn, that'd be nice.
And I'm gonna have them all attached on wheels. That way I can move that shit around and all that. Big old 5-gallon bucket on top. That shit's a lifesaver, bro. You got automatic water on yours, or you use water bottles?
Nope, I
Oh,
use
fuck
these for
that,
the
bro.
morning.
Nah, fuck that. I got a 5-gallon bucket hooked to some tubing that runs down the little nozzles into each bin.
Fuck you, Kurtwood.
Damn. I do have 2 little small racks that I do have bottles on. And those just annoy the shit out of me.
Yeah,
Because the rats drink the hell out of them water bottles. And like halfway through the day, I'm like, damn it, they're empty. I guess I need to buy some bigger ones.
yeah. Mine, depending on the cage or whatever, mine need to be filled about every day. Once a day is about the fastest ones. A lot of them will go like 2 or 3 days. Just depends on how many rats there's in there and shit like that.
Dude, one that my rats love to use in the cage. I never thought they would. I just used it because it's all I had in a pinch when theirs just quit working. Was one made for a fucking dog kennel, dude. It's got a big ass nozzle on it. Them
Huh.
fucking rats love that damn bottle, dude. I don't know why.
Right on.
I guess because maybe it's easier for them to push the little ball to get the water, maybe, where it's a bigger ball. I mean, I don't know.
Oh yeah, see, this one doesn't use a ball at all. No ball, just a
Yeah, I
small
had a
hole.
couple of those, bro, and them damn things did nothing but leak on me. Drip,
Oh
drip,
really?
drip. Yeah, I mean, granted, it was probably something I was doing, truth be known, but I mean,
Yeah.
I tried numerous times and I couldn't get them to not leak.
Huh. Mine seem to work pretty good as long as they don't shove bedding up there to it. Like when I use the mice will fucking push the bedding up to it, and like once they do that, like, and they'll put it up to the nozzle, and that'll kind of trigger it, and it'll just sit there and kind of flood. But rats are not really too bad about doing it. They will every now and then. They'll push it up and it'll do that, but for the most part, they work pretty good. I've found, at least for mine.
My rats are kind of spoiled. I don't even use the brass nozzles for their water. I use the stainless steel ones.
Hell yeah.
I don't know. I always heard, you hear shit about brass leaching chemicals and fucking whatnot. So I'm just like, nah, I'll just avoid it altogether.
That's what we've been drinking out of mostly our whole lives.
I drink out of water hoses.
Brass and lead and fucking, yeah, rubber hose and everything else we can find.
And now you hear, oh, it's full of bacteria and extremely bad for you. Like, funny, I never got sick one time I drank from a water hose as a kid.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
And now apparently it's horrible for you.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, they say bacteria get in the water hose and all of that. I mean, I guess in a sense you could see that, water hose just laying around with water collecting in it, going stagnant, leaving bacteria. But
I guess. I don't know, man.
I mean, I
We
never
ain't
got
got a
sick.
whole lot of them.
You just turn
I got
that
no
shit
peanut
on.
allergies, no gluten allergies, no none
You
of that
just turn
shit.
that shit on and you let it run for a minute.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to because it's 112 degrees coming out of that motherfucker.
You let that shit cool down, and then when it's
Like,
cooled down, you can get a drink.
yeah, come out of that bitch like lava.
Bro, that's the one thing I hated the most about Iraq, that damn heat, bro. Your water would get hot, and it's just like, ugh. Like, nobody wants to drink fucking warm water, bro. That shit sucks so bad.
Yeah, it's hard to feel refreshed and shit when it's just hot as shit, huh?
Yeah, bro. It was like, damn. I'm thirsty as hell, but all I got some warm ass water.
Yeah. Imagine living there for 1,000 fucking years, yeah.
Bro, I can honestly say that it was like,
It's
it
like
was
you
honestly like going
don't know
into
no better. They
another,
just know put the water in and you'll survive.
bro, it was like going into another world going to that place. It was literally like you just stepped into a whole nother fucking world.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and they say that'll give you dysentery and whatever else they claim it'll give you. Yeah, it is. It was shitty. No, damn.
Yeah. Burn another
Eric,
one.
who slapped the shit out of you? Apparently he stepped away.
Eric's over rolling one up.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Yeah, that was pretty good. It's awesome that it was captured, huh? He's chopping off the truck drivers. You already know.
Bro, I came back earlier from the room just in time to hear that.
What
I was like,
happened?
what the fuck?
No! Gonna get me in trouble. What the fuck? Damn, that was crazy. That shit started playing.
Your wife just said copyright.
Oh, right. Fucking bullshitting around. Oh well. Did you get your test done?
Get what done?
Finished. My wife was doing tests earlier.
Gotcha. Copyright is after 8 seconds. Okay, well, I didn't know that.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that either. Oh shit. He says, speaking of topping a motherfucker off, you got a few rounds in you in a few minutes.
What's up, Derek?
They've been playing that new video game. Call of Duty Vanguard. Hey. What's happening, man? Still got an A. All right. I'm proud of you.
Oh shit, badass. Good job. I never did ask, what is she going to school for? Out of curiosity.
She's going to be a CPA, I think. She's going to get her master's right now. She's going to graduate next month.
Like accounting?
Yeah.
Or am I wrong?
What was that?
I mean, I don't know what a CPA is.
Yeah.
No, dude, I had to roll my own cigarette, bro. That's how broke I am. Damn, Eric just dipped out. He must be getting his ass whooped again or something.
Hell yeah. That's why the side of his face was red.
Yeah, that's what I thought accounting, but I wasn't 100%.
Yeah. That's it.
Shit.
Oh, okay. Here he is. All right. We'll see you when you get done. Playing with them corn snakes and shit. Okay. Here we go.
Oh, that's badass. Congratulations. Pre-congratulations, I guess would be a better word. Either way, you get my drift.
Yeah, I'm proud of her. She's done really well. She's worked hard.
That's all it takes, bro.
Yeah. Some dedication.
Dedication.
Get after it. Keep going. Don't stop.
Dedication, hard work, and time. And you can get anything done you want. Damn, that's about me a drink.
Rattlesnake babies, huh?
Old Joe.
Who's old Joe?
Who is old Joe?
Uh-oh. Who was that? Somebody was in here for a second. Sorry about that. Go ahead and pop back up in here. Somebody was in backstage. I don't know if I didn't think I left them there very long. And they disappeared.
Geeks. Venom proof. Oh, Joe. Okay.
Oh, okay. Joe got rattlesnake babies. Okay, that makes a lot of sense now. Yeah.
Or he was going to sell a bunch of his snakes anyway.
All right, Kurt. Take it easy, man. We'll see you later. Go get some rest. Shit, I thought you were doing that an hour ago. Guys been up for like 9 days doing lives and shit. Saw fur colonies are finally producing. Oh, hell yeah. Awesome. A few more weeks of buying and be supplying. Okay. Hell yeah. You won't have to buy any more in just a few weeks. That would be awesome.
Well, you just said old Joe. I've never called him old Joe.
He said geeks. Yeah. Good night, Kurt. You don't know old Joe?
I've never heard anybody call him old Joe. I mean, if that was a common nickname for him, then yeah, I would be like, oh yeah, I know who you're talking about. But
He probably doesn't fancy himself old. He ain't old to begin with. He said old Joe.
Area 51 wants to hop on the show off his rats.
Oh hell yeah. Of course you can, man. I gave you the link, didn't I? You should have it. Oh no.
I only show off my retired rats. I can't give away trade secrets.
Look at that. I was a half a second away from sending it to you. I was already had it on there.
Oh, you're good, bro.
Well, no, it was to Area 51. I meant to send him the link a long time ago, and I just clicked over on my Instagram tab, and it was just sitting there waiting for me to click it and send it to him. Talking about Sloppy Joe.
What kind of rattlesnakes do you have?
I thought he was talking about Sloppy Joe.
Sloppy Joe. I don't know if I'd want that nickname, bro. Damn, what, you used to sloppy seconds or something?
I know you boys like him real sloppy. Okay, Derek says, I call him Old Joe, and I'm just giving you shit. Much love, brother.
What kind of rattlesnakes you have, Derek? Just plain old diamondbacks?
Talking about Sloopy Joe.
Hell no, nobody talking about Dirty Joe.
He said, yeah. Oh, I don't think he was talking about Sleepy Joe. Oh,
you got some melanistics, huh?
Oh, nice. Fuck yeah.
And you're not going to have to pay him like Mr. fucking Tyler Nolan that thinks he's so damn big and popular that he has to be paid to do interviews. Like, bro, you're a big YouTuber, but you ain't that big.
Yeah.
I mean, I could see if you were charging, if you were like wanting an interview about like tattoo work. Something that he like specializes in. What's up?
What up, guys? How you doing?
Doing all right, bro. Badass, bro. I'm happy for you.
What the hell happened? Oh, there I am.
Oh yeah, what happened, man? What'd you do?
I don't know what the fuck happened there.
Damn, bro. Your wife said sloppy can sometimes be fun.
Oh,
I can't disagree. I can't disagree with that.
Oh my
Disagree
goodness.
with that statement.
About time to fire it up. Oh, let's see these rats.
Tubs are kind of dirty. I got to clean them tomorrow, but might have to go buy me some more bedding tomorrow somehow so I can do cleaning. I had like over like 30 rats in this tub, but I had to sell about half of what I had in here.
Say what now? You're gonna sell about half of them?
I already sold about half that was in here already.
Oh, okay.
These are pretty cool. I like these.
Teach me more about the morphs.
I don't know like all the genetics about the rats.
Oh, you're supposed
I just
to
know just a few.
Which ones are desirable for the pets?
Are some of those hairless?
Yeah, man. I got a couple or more than just a
I was
couple.
looking at that. I was like, that rat looks weird as fuck.
It looks like a hairless, but it's a doubled Rex. It's a doubled Rex or Rex.
Man, with no fur, them balls are really defined. I'm just saying.
They're very thinned out peach fuzzed hair.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Put some little pups in here. There's not a whole lot in this one,
Siamese.
just a few. I have a Siamese there somewhere. It's in another tub.
Right.
There's a Siamese girl in there I saw just now. It looked like a big one. Like a mama.
Nope. This is just a plain albino.
Oh, it is? Oh, okay. I thought I saw the fucking dark nose.
Here.
See, I don't know shit.
See, most all my rats, I can reach in the bin and do
Yeah.
that. But I got one
This is-
cage, bro. You reach in and
This
grab
is the
it.
one you're probably talking about.
Have a good night, Todd.
Is that your Siamese you're talking about?
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Siamese gumbo rat. You see the gumbos in the ears?
Hell yeah.
Christ,
You're on, Todd.
All my rats, I handle my rats almost on, I wouldn't say daily basis, but I do handle my rats. So, I mean, they're not going to be there all bitey on me. Here's some little baby. Here's a one that we were talking about last time, and I did a show. That's like a double rat.
Right on.
Here's an get off my finger. Get off my finger, man.
He's like, God, hold on to me, bro. Hold me.
Right. Here's I have quite a few of these actually. They look careless.
I'm guessing people more buy those for pets than feeders.
Yeah.
I would imagine you probably charge more for those.
Yeah, I would. It's just what sucks about
How
this
much
is
would
just,
a rat that size would you sell that for? Just out of curiosity.
I don't know, probably like 15 or 20 bucks.
That's not bad. I mean, I was just curious. I've never even seen any like hairless.
I had a full blown out hairless rat before, but she passed away. I don't have her anymore. Here's some like I think these are like these might be Martines, is what I'm guessing.
Man, this dude's got all kind of different rats. I'm like, I got this rat, and then I got that rat.
And I'm over here naming a few things off, right?
And he's like Malteses and albinos. I mean, I know what an albino is, but outside of that, I'm just calling them rats.
I can't tell you what kind this one is. I have no clue. But this is one of the rats I bought from Andy in Albuquerque.
Man, what blew my mind is when I saw the rat climb a cage and saw how many nipples the mother rat has. That blew my mind, bro.
This one's all, well, I can't pick her up. But she's pregnant, you can see.
Oh, yeah. That's for sure.
She's going to have a crap load of babies coming out of her. I would say about 18, maybe 20. Don't be chewing on my cord, assholes. What else did I see here? There's a bottom one. There, check this one out. This one's kind of like the other one you saw, but this one has pattern on it.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that.
I gotta shut this before they get out. That one kind of like the other one you saw, just plain old peach fuzz. It won't let me hold her.
Wow.
Still. But yeah, they come in different, probably colors, different patterns. Some don't have them. Just it depends what kind of you pair with them, actually. This one's a Siamese, I believe.
What?
I believe that one's a Siamese. There's another one then.
Oh, nice.
I had all these rats back here. All these babies in here that need to be fed off. I got actually some of those babies that you're seeing. I actually, don't take my cord, you asshole. That's the father. That's the dad. This is just another one. I probably grew up at a litter. There's some pinkies right there. Let's see. This was the mom, and then this is the dad. This is a Martine, and then this one's gonna be that's the daughter. That's the daughter to that mom that I showed you. This one's a silver mane. That's what this one is.
Yeah, see, he knows way more about rats than I do.
Yeah, me too.
I have
Uh,
been asked before, what kind of rats do you want? I'm like, shit, I don't know. Feeder rat.
just give me a rat.
The kind that breed make babies to feed my snakes. That's what I need.
All right, here's a bunch of babies right here. What's up, little girl? That's the male, actually. Bunch of babies in here. I make all sorts of kinds in here, man. It just depends on what I've mixed together. I think that one's a Russian blue. I'm not quite sure what that one is. Or it could just be a sky blue. I got two of them in there.
They're pretty cool looking. I like that.
Yeah.
Grayish, bluish look.
Yeah, these rats are pretty chilled, man. I can put my hand in there, and they're not even aggressive, dude. They'll sit there and just like.
Most all of mine are. I just have one little cage of them, like one colony. That there's a couple of them that'll just bite the shit out of you.
Oh yeah, man. Those you have to cool off. You wanna.
Yeah.
Let's see
Yeah,
here.
they
So I
about
got
to
like
get cooled
two.
off. That's for sure. What's up, Blue Eyes? Welcome back.
That's pretty much it for me. What the hell? Hanging on a cage.
Right on. So do you only feed live? Oh, I'm sorry.
I only do live. While like 2 or 3 years ago, I tried doing I tried doing frozen thawed, and I only had at the time when I had them, only 2 snakes ate it, and it was only just a one-time thing. And then after that, I never tried again, actually.
Okay. Huh.
But I've always stuck with live. I've always stuck with live though.
So you never have to euthanize rats?
No, I've never had to. Like I said, now I got 7 snakes, and with so many babies I have in these tubs, they should be fed off, but I feed weekly. If my snakes don't eat, then what can I do? Stick them back in the tub.
Yeah, see, that's kind of where I'm at, but they're kind of getting too big, and I've got probably 40 or 50 rats, and I've got like 2 or 3 snakes that are maybe going to eat in the next couple days.
Like I have one snake, that pastel, I call it a pastel yellow belly clown. I kind of don't really care what anybody else says.
From time to time.
I think it's a pastel yellow belly clown female. So she's the only one that's eating out of the other 6. I'm gonna probably try to feed tomorrow. My orange green pie just shed today or last night, but I checked his tub and there's a shed next to him, so I'll try feeding him tomorrow, and the rest of them except for the pastel yellow belly clown. She's already eaten already, so.
Well, shit, bro. I gotta get off here. I gotta be up in 3 hours.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
I wanted to jump on here and show you some love. I haven't been able to catch any of your live streams lately.
Right on. I appreciate it. I'm getting ready to do this.
I'll stick around for that, dude. Yeah, go for it,
bro.
I'll stick around. If
anybody is interested or not interested in watching.
If you are not interested in seeing rats euthanized, now is the time to pause it and skip ahead, leave.
Yep.
Whatever prevents you from getting triggered.
Hey, how much does that CO2 bottle cost you?
The
You don't mind me asking.
the bottle's about 25. The little hose and everything or whatever, the little regulator thing and hose was like 23. Under $50
So like,
for the whole
so like
setup.
close to 50 at least.
Yeah, so like right at $50 with tax and all for this entire setup, really.
I'm probably
Yeah,
gonna
it's
have
not too
to.
bad unless you jump up to a 5 pound. Now, when you go to 5 pound bottles, then it's gonna cost you about
Yeah,
200
quite a bit
bucks.
more, but a 5 pound bottle is probably going to hold 5 times this amount.
I want to say
I
it was
could probably use this kind of tub. It's a big nice tote.
Oh
I could
yeah,
put
yeah,
enough
it
nuts in there to.
was
yeah. You
it
can use
was
any kind of tote. Like I said, like this is the very cheapest tote that you can get at the big box store. Like
yeah,
this is
that's
like a
pretty much.
90,
Matter of fact,
97 cent.
use one just like that, just bigger.
Something like that. There's plenty of small rats in here, probably
For stuff
ranging
like this,
from like
actually.
75 to 110 grams, maybe.
This one's a 6-quart tub,
Um,
7 liter.
yeah, that's what this one is here. I think there's still a sticker on there. I can show you. It's the Sterilite tub,
Yep,
6
same here.
liters
Yep.
or
There it
6
is.
quart.
6 quart. Yeah, that's it
Same,
right there.
same
Exact
exact
same
tub,
one.
yeah. Same exact tub, man. I think there's probably 20 small rats in there.
If I'm gonna try to euthanize a whole lot, I'm just gonna put about so many in this big old tub next to me, or I just buy me another one. This tub's actually used to put rats in there when
You
I need to
could.
clean out
You
the
would
tubs.
need a lot of gas. But yeah, if you were going to try to do like 120, 150 rats at a time, I would say maybe do that. But like, yeah, if you were going to do like 50 or something at a time, I would do just like 2 or 3 rounds into that,
Yeah, basically you want to keep it to a
box.
small container, bigger container, the more gas.
Yeah, we're gonna use
Okay.
very little gas in order to accomplish this right now. But yeah, this is CO2. This is in a cheap paintball bottle that you can get from Amazon for like 20 to 25 bucks. The little remote whip hose or whatever they call it for paintball also, it's like 20, 23 bucks. 25 bucks total for this whole thing. There's about 25 rats in there. You're gonna plug this in. It is
What
12.50.
size are they? The rats.
Huh?
What size are the rats?
The rats are all about small size.
So something like this then.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
I can weigh them up. They're gonna be around 80 grams, 85 grams, 90 grams. But yeah, I mean, they're all just in there chilling. I mean, there's so many of them now. They're all just kind of piling up and laying it. You can see there's still room, so like they want to pile up. But yeah, they're just in there relaxing, man, doing their little thing. We're gonna open up the gas right now. It's 12:56. Go ahead and look away now if you don't enjoy this kind of thing. But we're gonna.
Well, it's not that we enjoy it.
Yeah, we don't enjoy it either. But we're gonna go ahead and
Breed
show.
rats, this is a necessary evil.
Absolutely, and I'm going to show you how you can do this for under $50 too. You can get the same kind of setup and do this. We're going to crack this open as slow as possible. There we go. There's the gas is slowly seeping in now. They're going to kind of move around, wonder what's going on. If you put the gas in too fast, it'll really spook them.
So you want to slowly work in the gas.
Barely seeping in. I'm just like, if I let go of the knob right now, it'll essentially close off the gas. I'm barely letting it in.
Yeah, it don't take a lot.
They're already starting to go to sleep. We're going to go ahead and just let the gas seep for a few more seconds. And then we'll be done, and we'll wait about 4 or 5 minutes, and everything will be finished. Let's see, we'll count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's bound to be plenty of gas. We're gonna set it off. Gas is off
just what's
now.
in there is enough.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure we could have shut this off probably 30 seconds ago, maybe even.
I'm the same way, dude. I tend to let it go a little longer than I probably should, but I'd rather use a little extra gas and make sure.
See there, all of them have just laid down, gone to sleep. There's nothing crazy going on. They never, they never really had a major issue. They just
way that we
get
can
tired.
do it.
They get tired after 4 or 5 breaths of that. They start laying down. After 4 or 5 more breaths, they go to sleep. And then as soon as they take a few breaths of that, instead of oxygen, once they pass out, just like us, once you pass out, your body is going to immediately start breathing again on its own, involuntarily.
Thank you, sir. How are you doing?
And when their body is doing that right now, it only has CO2 to try to pull back in, so they're still being restricted from oxygen, and they'll pass very fast. They're already done.
What's up, Brad? What's going on, Brad?
Yeah, they're done.
Blue eyes.
They're all done, but we'll leave them in there with the gas for a few more minutes just to make sure. And then I'm going to go grab some bags and bag them up before they get cold. I let them cool down, not maybe entirely, but I try to let them get cool down to about room temperature. I bag them up, I weigh them up, write down on the bags about what they weigh or whatever, and then throw them in the freezer, and that's about all there is to it, guys.
I'm gonna have to probably do that with mine.
It's not very tough. It's not hard.
That's about the easiest way and the most.
There's really not a whole. There's not a whole lot of urine inside there. It's not like they're gonna be like floating in urine or anything.
Yeah. Oh no. No.
A small amount of bedding can easily absorb the amount of urine that those 20 plus rats are going to excrete as they pass. It's no big deal. Nothing to it.
All right, bro. I gotta get some sleep.
All right.
Sleep now. I can get 3 hours.
Hell yeah. Yeah, if you go lay down now.
All right, bro. I'll holler
All
at
right.
you.
Appreciate you
You
coming
take care,
by.
man. Have a good night. And there's you.
Yep. But yeah, though. But for anybody wondering or anything like that, that's all there is to it.
I'll have to do that sometime when I get money, man. I'm gonna have to get me a little setup to do that.
If you buy frozen thawed rats or mice from somewhere, from a big supplier, that's almost guaranteed the exact same way that they're going to be doing it. It's the quickest and most humane way. You can see within moments they're going to sleep and they don't know what's going on. They just go to sleep and it's all over with. It takes very, very little time and very little stress.
Yeah, I don't have people that buy rats for me, man. Like, I would have to basically go into a group.
Yeah, I don't either. These are going to go into my personal freezer next to my food, and and then I'll get them out as I need them.
Yeah. I'll probably start doing that too. Except I'm gonna have to get me a freezer because I don't really have. Well, we have one. It's just for our food.
Yeah. I mean, that's my snake food. It's pretty clean. I think they're pretty well parasite free and nice and clean and good to go. So.
Oh yeah.
I bag them up and they sit next to the pizza rolls and whatnot.
Pizza rolls.
Yeah. Anybody that comes to my house and goes into the freezer looking for, frozen food to microwave or something, there's a good chance they'll have to move rats out of the way to get to it.
Yeah.
It's just how it goes here. But hey, what's going on, Brad Clark? How are you doing tonight?
I gotta get some more bedding tomorrow. I'm not gonna be able to do my show tomorrow morning.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I have like
I can hear it. That's not enough.
like this much left, bro.
Yeah, that's maybe one bin if you're lucky.
Yeah, like one bin at least, maybe two.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well,
I've
you can make it a content video, record stuff about where you go and where you go to get it, how much it costs, things like that.
Yeah.
Everybody else has already done it, but just do it anyway.
Yeah.
It could also, could be regional. You can go and show what's available at the Tractor Supply or whatever that you go to, or the co-op or whatever.
Yeah. If I do get bedding, I can do a show later on in the day or a nighttime or
Take us
something.
along for the ride to go and pick up the bedding and stuff like that. It's still doing the
Yeah.
same thing. It's like, hey, look, this is what happens when you kind of maybe don't, it,
Get my rats all riled up in this little job. It's funny. So, what's your plans for tomorrow, man? What's going on with you?
okay, looks like maybe I'm back.
You froze for a bit and you popped back up because it was back to moving again.
Yeah, my internet is not always the best. It's usually pretty good. It's got the Elon Musk stuff,
Mm-hmm.
Starlink.
I could pull out snakes if I need to, I guess. I mean, not right
Certainly
now.
can if you would like to. You pull out snakes a lot, huh? Do you handle your
No,
snakes pretty often every day?
yeah, no, I
Almost
wouldn't
every.
handle them every day.
I mean,
Maybe once
obviously
every
not
other
every
day.
single day. You got to feed them and then give them time to relax and
Yeah,
when shedding and things. But
I actually got
but pretty often
5%.
you're
They're
handling.
pretty chilled, man. They're not like super aggressive where when I open up the tub, they're gonna strike at me. They're not like that.
Yeah, yeah, I know they're not like mine, huh?
Right? I had it set up just the way I want it. Now I can't get my phone set. I'll just hold my phone, I guess. I'm not gonna mess with my snakes though. I was touching rats. I'm not gonna take the chance of getting bit.
Oh yeah. That's why I've got
I
I
mean,
got a bottle of sanitizer and then I got spray sanitizer too. It's more of a liquid form. So I got liquid
yeah.
and gel.
I mean, I've done it
I've got
before.
refills of liquid
I
and
just
gel
didn't
over
take the
there,
chance
and
to.
that's funny. What are these white things? It's food. It's just food.
Yeah.
She said Nikki's got frozen rats in there with her food in the freezer.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, that's awesome.
Our freezer here
That's what I
isn't big
do. I
enough to
just put it
hold
right in there with
food.
the food. There's rats in the freezer door. There's rats like on 2 or 3 out of like the 4 or 5 shelves that we have. Like there's rats all through the freezer. I was upset almost a couple days ago. I was like, man, I could have swore I had 2 or 3 more bags of frozen rats in here, and I couldn't find them. And then tonight, when I was looking for something else, I noticed them. They were up on a different shelf and like tucked in the back where people had been rearranging. And so now there's literally like rats are all through the freezer now.
Got you, little punk.
But that makes me feel better. Oh, there's got a little rat right there, huh?
What? Right here?
Yeah.
Oh. I got this one tub open in front of me. Oh, no,
Man, I really need to work on my my double rec stuff. That's what I
I
don't
just
know.
throw whatever. Like I get a pair of what I like. Like I like those Rexes. and other things I got now, and I just kind of put them together and just mix them up and get what I want out of them.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
This one's got curly fur, but I don't know, or curly whiskers. But I don't know what kind that is exactly. Hey, don't do that. It's funny how you play with rats and get them all rowdied up. They start zooming everywhere in their freaking tubs.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Let's see. I need. Looks like I need to bag these rats up, I guess.
Yeah, I better do them before they get cold.
Yep. I need to do it right about now. Yeah, I don't think hardly any of them are going to eat. So let me go grab some bags. I'll be right back.
Go for it, man. Go for it. Might as well just put the water bottles back, I guess. Shuffling food around, guys. Find that little screen with a hole in it. So how's everybody doing tonight? What's new with y'all?
All right. Freezer bags.
I'm gonna ask for some money tomorrow. Hey, you got like $6. $6 and like 42 cents for a bag of the bedding I get.
It's what?
It's like $6 and like 40 something cents for a bag
Oh yeah.
for the bedding I get for the rats.
Right on.
Is that what you pay for about what you pay for yours or no?
Yeah, I think it's $5.99.
Okay.
Yeah. Here we go, guys. There's that same tub. They're all gone. You know what I mean? You can see right here. Everybody's expired, just laid down. Done deal. And we're just going to bag them up. Should have already done it a couple minutes ago, probably, but yeah.
I've heard some people doing this before and they come alive.
Expired rats, guys. I normally will weigh them up and stuff, but I'm in a hurry now, so I don't even know if I don't need a marker. But yeah.
I was about to ask you, how many rats do you put in one bag?
I usually do about 5, 4 or 5 in a quart bag, but since I have so many, I'm gonna go ahead and probably put about 10 or so in a gallon bag here too.
Nice.
Yeah, lots of them, man. Nice rodents, man. It's just that easy. Just give them the gas, put them in here, chuck them in there. What's that? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Holy cow! A gallon bag will hold a bunch.
You ever had a problem where you're gassing them and then like maybe 1 or 2 made it through?
Only, when I didn't give them enough gas. I've had that happen one time. It was like the second time I did it, and I was trying to learn how much to give them and stuff, and I think I just didn't give them enough.
Okay.
And then so I had to crack it open again, and then that was the time when I ended up when they had a fair amount of urine and stuff on a couple of them, where they were they really got spooked and stuff the second time, because I was like, oh my god, dude, a couple of minutes later and they were still kind of gasping. I was like, it was sad, but I had to learn how to do it. I didn't really have anybody that knew what they were doing here on hand to show me. It was just like learning from YouTube and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So like I didn't give them just like, I think it was just like so close and just not quite enough. And just like there was 2 of them, I think, that were still kind of like not quite expired, and they kind of went nuts because when I was like, oh no, and I kind of hurried up and opened up the gas bottle again, and when I did, I opened it up really fast, and it blew the gas through there really quick, and that startled them, and they ran around a little bit, and they peed all over the place, and they peed on the other ones, and yeah, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 10. Go ahead and probably put 12 in this gallon bag. Yeah, see, they're still warm. They're not stiff yet. They will be in just a few more minutes if you don't get to them. But yeah, then there we go. I put 12 inside of this gallon bag, and I could probably easily put 2 more. I'm going to try to hold it a little bit sideways so that I can see it. Otherwise, they'll just kind of like pile up toward the bottom. But, well, that's kind of what happened there. They were laying really good in there.
You'll fix them back up, man.
Yeah, here we go.
So you were talking about the water bottles that you guys.
There's a dozen small rats right there bagged up. 1 Ziploc gallon baggie. I could probably put 14 or 15 inside there if I needed to. But I'm going to leave that bag there, and I have about 6, probably 6 or 7 left. I'm going to put those into a quart size bag. Yeah. There we go. This one there. Little wood chip. 1. Uh-oh. See, here's a Rex. See, that's what happens when I get in a hurry. I would have probably tried to save that one for the project, but it's probably a male. Most of the Rexes that I found when I was getting ready to try to figure out what I wanted to save, most of the Rexes turned out to be males. I don't know if that was just in my stuff or what, but.
So the day I had to buy rats because I didn't have enough time.
3, 4.
My rats weren't producing. I went to to a shop that I go to buy my rats from. Well, I get to handpick mine, and it just so happened that I saw that double Rex Warner Velveteen rat. It was a female, and so I checked it out, looked at it, and I was like, "Oh, it's a female. It's cool. I'm keeping it."
There you go. There's another pack of 6 inside of a quart baggie. So that's about what you're going to be able to get max. 6 or 7 smalls in the quart. Probably 15, 16 max. 14, 16, something like that in a gallon.
Got a tripod.
There we go. I got them. Now that I got them backed up, I don't mind giving them a few more minutes to continue to cool down. But I try not to leave them sit too long, just out, because they will, rigor mortis will set in, and then we'll start to get stiff. Clean up. Give myself a whole bunch of this. What do we have here? This is Psycho Killer hand sanitizer. Shout out to Psycho Killer. I have no idea why, but that happens to be what I use right now. My mom, I think, probably bought it for me. Something crazy. It smells like nasty, like bad corn whiskey when you get a shitty Everclear, or I'm sorry, fuck, dude, can't even think right now.
All right. Good night, Yvonne.
Moonshine.
Have a good night.
Later on, Esther. Thanks for stopping by. All right, let's see now what's going on. Now that I'm kind of half-assed done. Brad Clark. Todd Autry.
I
What's
should
going
probably
on,
be jumping off
Todd?
here too. My phone's on
Stopping by.
2%.
Huh? You gotta go?
My phone's on 2%. I wanted to make sure that, you know, I don't die in the middle of the show.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's see. It's been almost an hour and a half. Probably gonna go ahead and call it. Go ahead and finish taking care of these rats and stuff. Otherwise, I'll end up on here for another half an hour, and they'll be laying there all stiff. I don't need
All
to
right,
do it.
right.
I need to try to keep
All right, man.
take care of them.
Well,
But
you have a good night, man.
you too, man. Take it easy.
See you too,
See you
bud.
later. Ooh, shit. I'm not used to having such a big screen on me. Anyway, how's it going, everybody? I'll talk for a minute, maybe. See what's happening. I'll go ahead and drop the links in case anybody wants to stop by and say hi. There it is. Anyway, tonight's show is just supposed to be educational about, how to euthanize rodents for feeders. Hey, what's going on, man?
Not a lot. How are you doing?
Oh, pretty good.
I hear you.
Needed to gas off a bunch of these rodents and figured, might as well show people how to do it. Maybe somebody will learn something.
Oh, that's
Hopefully.
good. That's good. I usually whack mine in the back of the head, but
That's what I've heard of a lot of people doing that, or yanking them on the tail, cervical style, and whatever works, everything. As long as
yeah,
you
it's
get the right result.
it's as long as it's quick, it's probably good. And I need to watch your video on gassing because it's been years since I've done that. I need to remember how to do that.
Okay. Yeah, shit. We just did it like 10 minutes ago.
I'll roll it back and watch it, man. I've been feeding and going back and
Oh,
forth,
okay. Yeah.
inside outside all night. So,
Right.
man, I haven't got to stop by and say hi to you since we met up in Tulsa or Glenpool the other day. So I figured I'd jump on and say it's good meeting you and the missus.
Yeah, hell yeah. It was awesome, man. Can't wait till we can do it again. You gotta wait till you get probably be next spring, I imagine, but maybe we can go out and look for some snakes and shit.
Hopefully it's December. They're going to tell me whether or not they have to take everything back out. They put in all this hardware and it's just a mess. But yeah, it screwed up my fall herping. So, oh well, these things happen.
Yeah. You've done a whole lot at least. I mean, I know that's kind of what you live for, though, so it really does suck. But
yeah, it's I tell you what beat on me this year was missing the fall, which is the hognose snake season. That they're tearing it up around Guthrie and Stillwater and up there, and it's just
really?
yeah, it's a good place to get out and spend the morning and the afternoon in, and I was really hoping for a dusty hog or western hog or plains hog or whatever they are now. It's like, I don't know, they've fractured the taxonomy on them again, and I was just really hoping to make that happen this year, and then this stupid arm incident, it's been a mess.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'd like to get out and catch some of those. I used to catch them It seemed like about once every week or two over there when I lived in Arkansas when I was growing up.
Oh yeah, where'd you live at in Arkansas?
Van Buren, just barely across the border.
Okay, I think we've had that talk. That my grandparents were from Cedarville.
Oh yeah, 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 just straight up 59.
Yeah, right by Figure 5. It's a good area over there.
Yeah, oh yeah, man, it's all mountainous and everything, and like it. Well, 20, 30 years ago, it was like there was nobody ever around. It's grown up a lot, at least in the area I was. Even though there was like almost nobody, now there's just like they sold the shit out of that land and it's developed left and right, and it's grown from probably like 10 or 12,000 people to probably 50, in just the last 15, 20 years.
I tell you, I was over in Rogers not long ago for a concert, and that used to be this like podunk hole in the wall, and now it's just all built up. And Northwest Arkansas is really booming.
Oh yeah, I think it has been ever since probably about the time up there, which was oh shit, early 90s, like 90, well, 94 maybe, 93, 94.
Okay,
It
yeah,
was starting to be developed and stuff at that point, I think, and they just never stopped. It was just like more and more and more and more and more, and they're just continuing on. It's crazy up there.
yeah,
Yeah, all the way, from there, that's Crawford County, but then up through, all the way to Fayetteville, to Siloam Springs.
oh yeah, Tawny Town, all that through there.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean, I love it over there. Don't get me wrong; it's
Oh,
beautiful country.
some
But
of the most beautiful I've ever seen. Yeah,
hmm
yeah, I used to love it up there, and then, but yeah, now there's people everywhere.
yeah, I tell you, state used to be real thick with Horridus. Now I'm hearing they're not seen as often, and it's kind of a bummer, but is what it is.
Oh yeah, yeah. There were we were at. We saw mostly I saw mostly hognose, and then a couple of like maybe rats, different maybe a couple of different rat snakes, and then some water moccasins, and that we didn't see hardly any rattlesnakes there. Lots of
Yeah,
box turtles, lots
yeah,
and
there.
lots of box turtles, and box turtles and hognose is mostly what I saw. And
Yeah,
salamanders and shit. I'm not a big amphibian guy. I didn't know what I was looking at there.
man, I tell you, I love. That's what I do in the winter. Probably about starting about late November. It starts getting rainy. You can find salamanders out in vernal pools and stuff and flipping logs. And,
Hmm.
and and I get out and do some of that, but it's also a cold, wet kind of deal. It's not like it's being out in the spring. It's kind of gnarly, but salamandering is fun. If you're into field herping, that's kind of like a good thing to do in the winter, you know.
Yeah.
And Arkansas has a great diversity of them. So does Southeast Oklahoma. But anyway, so how's the channel doing over here?
Oh, not so good, but it's not really trying to grow, so nothing
Well, I was gonna say, look
out
at
of the
me.
ordinary.
I went from 200 subscribers to over 4,000 almost overnight, and I still am in shock. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
on,
that's so awesome, man.
on that one channel, just you got
Yeah,
to just keep uploading video and keep making video and doing things, and it'll come. It'll come when you don't expect it, is what I found out.
yeah, yeah, for sure, huh? Yeah, because it just blew up on the channel you weren't even really messing with at the time.
Right.
That's so awesome, man, and I hope it brings some good awareness to the actual, the purpose of what it seems like that channel was for, and
Yeah.
people will
Well,
actually see it and try to think about what's going on and learn some stuff about the animals and that it's not just all bad and don't just kill the hell out of them and everything else. And
and hopefully we get there. commercial rattlesnake hunting is actually at an all-time low. If you look at the past 100 years, a lot fewer people doing it today than ever before. So
That's good, man.
I think out here in the West, the populations are actually recovering. The eastern hunts, they're all fading, but that's because they can't find any snakes. The eastern diamondback's been obliterated. It's kind of sad.
Yeah, it really is. It's kind of been their story for a long time, though, right? Like Eastern Diamondbacks.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna
Well,
say, ever since I was a kid, I think they were already kind of uncommon to find and shit like that.
well, I tell you that there used to be like several rattlesnake hunts in Georgia, Alabama, and Florida, and they would pull out 3,000 pounds, ship them all over the United
Oh my
States.
goodness!
And but then you also have that whole area down there, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida Panhandle, Alabama, all that stuff getting populated. And whereas like the western diamondback, he still has a lot of habitat that he, roams free in. They're running
Yeah,
out of room. They're getting double
probably
winter.
always will. Like in a sense,
Mm-hmm.
like it's gonna take a long time before we really completely fucking populate the entire southwestern United States from Texas through New Mexico, Arizona.
Right. Yeah, it's they kind of faced a double whammy out in the east. They got the population, loss from hunting, and then they've also got the real estate development.
Yeah. And then the fact that they get big and bigger faster. So I mean, I'm sure they get noticed a little faster. Maybe I would guess. I don't know. Maybe not, but
Yeah, it's they're
or
different.
somebody's like, "Oh man, look at that! That's a big ass snake." And it's like, well, it's just a yearling. Whereas out in the desert, that might be 3 or 4 years old.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah, that can happen.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty sad. So, are you planning on going and attending any more roundups and stuff? And
I'm never not attending roundups. I'm generally out almost every year, 3 or 4 of them. Um, I like to keep my eyes on things, find out who's buying, who's selling, for how much, and
see what's
stuff.
going on.
Yeah, and so I probably will make Mangum, Oklahoma this year, Apache, Oklahoma. I always wind up in Okeen, but they're kind of actually starting to listen to our ideas and things, and that's part of it that people don't see is, you go to these towns, you try to build relationships, and then you try and tell them, look, guys, there's a better way to do things.
Oh
And
yeah, yeah, right. But yeah, but we've been doing it this way for 100 years, and it's effective as hell. And like,
well, there's
yeah, you
that.
guys are eradicating shit.
Well, the thing of it is there's only it's getting to where there's not a lot of people hunting them. Like used to, that you'd go to each roundup would have 50 or 60 hunting teams, and now it's like there's like 4 or 5 handful of individuals. I mean, people aren't doing it like they used to,
Well, that's good.
and so and the roundup is on the way out anyway. I mean, they're not going to be around another 20 years if things kind of go the way that it's looking, because Texas used to have 40 of them, and today they have less than 6. And it's just people are just leaving the country and not hunting and fishing anymore like they used to and stuff like that, and
Yeah,
it's giving the rattlesnakes a break, so I'm good with it.
yeah, yeah. That's good. They fucking just yanked them up out of their holes and fucking gassed them and so much shit for so long. I don't know how
Yeah.
much longer they can get away with doing that, before they're just so fucking hard to find and going to be near extinct.
Well, they're
Well, I mean, I don't even know if they're ever going to be that hard to find. Like, they're just going to take them until they're gone.
well, I don't see the Western Diamondback as ever becoming extinct because
No, that one will be tough.
I mean, to be optimistic, there's like thousands and thousands of acres where they're actually fairly protected and stuff. And and gassing's legal in Texas. It's illegal in Oklahoma, and people in Oklahoma watch for it. The buyers at the hunts in Oklahoma, they know how to spot that stuff, and they don't know, if you're a game warden coming in with a box of gas snakes doing a sting or
Oh,
what. So,
yeah.
so Oklahoma hunters generally don't use gas, and it's a good thing because it's like that way the other non-target species don't get affected. Things like amphibians, box turtles, you know. But Texas just really needs to step up their environmental law game, if you ask me. But that's kind of a whole nother issue.
Yeah, they've got so much land, so much different biodiversity, and so much. I don't understand why they wouldn't, but it's money, I guess, hunting money and shit like that.
Oh yeah, and the thing of it is you take something like a rattlesnake hunt and make it illegal or something, or ban it, and then next thing you know, whenever a rancher has a rattlesnake problem on his ranch, they're going to call the game department to mess with it. The game department doesn't want to mess with it, doesn't have the manpower to mess with it. I've kind of seen how it all evolves and stays in play. But there's not nearly as much demand for the product as there was back in the 70s and 80s. That was kind of the pinnacle. So, it's kind of a good thing.
Yeah. Well, it should still be for and research and stuff, huh? You would think.
Yeah. They need to in Oklahoma and in Texas both, they need to devote more research to the Western Diamondback. They don't, because they've been such a common species. It's kind of like, would they do population density studies on red-eared sliders? Well, they're not going to do that anywhere in Oklahoma because they find those about everywhere. They think, oh, the population's fine. It's kind of the same dynamic. It's but I think because of the commercial aspect, it does need to be somewhat addressed.
Yeah. Yeah, people have been fishing the hell out of them turtles for the last 15, 20 years around here, too.
Oh yeah, the turtle harvest has been huge in Oklahoma and Texas, but because it's not seen, or they don't make a festival out of it, a lot of people don't know what's going on.
Oh, yeah, it's crazy the amount of turtles. Like hundreds of thousands of them motherfuckers.
Yeah, and they're all going straight to Asia, either into the food markets or to the state-sponsored turtle farms. They've got
Yeah, farms for more market, for more meat and eggs and bullshit.
yeah, they've got like 5 or 6 huge ones in China, where all they do is breed North American turtle species.
Yeah, and that's crazy. Like what's so? I don't know. I guess it's just special because it's exotic because it's from here, right? Because
Well,
like surely they've got a turtle there that they could have just like farmed the hell out of by now, right?
yeah, they've got stuff like reeves and Chinese box turtles, things like that, but they've already kind of wiped those populations out
Oh
so
yeah,
far
I bet. I
that.
bet, especially box turtles, man. They're so easy,
Hmm.
so easy to catch and shit. They're so
And
neat though, man.
oh yeah, I used to have a colony of Asian box turtles, and I love those
Oh,
things. They were
wow,
like little puppy dogs.
that would be cool.
I,
See
I
them.
kind of regret selling them, but oh well, I did what I did.
Yeah, yeah. I always try to kind of leave them alone. I used to fuck with them a little bit when I was a kid and stuff, and especially our dogs, man. My dogs would bring them up almost every day. They would fucking go and find them in the woods and stuff and bring them up and chew on them. Man,
Oh
they,
yeah.
as long as you caught them within the first half hour or so, they'd be just fine. They might have a couple scratches, but they usually weren't like crunched into or anything. But man, yeah, I used to find the box turtles all the time.
Well, I tell you, there's still places in Oklahoma where you can see a lot of them, but I've noticed they cross these highways,
Yep,
and
and fucking just crunch left and
well,
right, man.
well, and it's the females that are looking for higher ground to lay the eggs. They're the ones that get on the move.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And
Fuck.
so when you see a box turtle on the road, a lot of times it's a gravid female.
Yeah,
So
damn, that sucks.
hopefully we
Yeah,
can do
I
something
saw
about that.
I saw some guys. Where was it? I think it was in Arlington. They were they had some kind of like rescue type thing that they were running, and they had some turtles like that had been like ran over. Some shells that were busted and shit, and they put like some kind of epoxy and stuff on them, and I was like, oh wow, that's pretty awesome. You guys are saving these turtles' lives. I was like, I live right on the side of a highway and I have a pond. So, like, it's pretty common for turtles to be coming to my place and to be hit on the highway as they're coming to my place. And, like I've had them with their shells all busted to shit. And then they're still trying to slide down to find somewhere to go.
Right.
But they're going to die because they're fucked up. But so I
Yeah.
saw the guy and I was like, hey, that's pretty cool what you're doing. I was like, I could have saved a couple of lives by now if I knew, how to do that. And I was like, how do you do that kind of stuff? And he was like, you're not licensed. You can't know. You're not allowed to do it. Don't touch them. It's illegal. And I was like, oh, okay. So I just get to sit there and watch them fucking die, I guess.
I was going to say I'd be on a side note, I'd be real interested to know who told you that.
Oh man, they've got a booth down there. They wouldn't be too hard to figure out who it was, I'm
I was
sure.
going to say shoot me a private message or something because I'd like to know.
Yeah.
Because my personal take on that is if I can help an animal, I want to do it legally if I can, but if not, screw the law. I mean,
But yeah, and I
know,
mean, they were in Texas, I was like, dude, I live in Nowheresville, Oklahoma, man, and this, happens, and I could probably save a couple lives if I had an idea of what to do. And it was like, well, you're not supposed to, and you're not licensed, or you're not fucking whatever, and it's illegal, and the only thing you could do is bring it here. And I was like, so I fucking when a fucking turtle gets smashed on the highway, I load it up and drive it 5 hours to you.
right.
Cross like,
And I've done things before, man, dude. I've found people selling alligators, out of car trunks. It shows up here, and I've been like, you give me every single one of those, and I'm going to get them somewhere good, or we're going to walk away from this and pretend we never had the conversation. God knows what's going to happen to you because, like alligators in Oklahoma, the game department really freaking watches those.
yeah, as they should, because we don't have very many left.
Right.
And
And
if it weren't for people like that, we'd have more.
And all I do is take them down, run them to a gator farm down in Texas. Technically illegal, but oh well. No, maybe they show up and arrest me tonight. Who knows?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's sure.
So you're not allowed to move them at all?
Well, there's a lot of things like that. Like they say that you're not even really supposed to move them and shit. Yeah, but I mean, I've taught all my kids. My kids will pull over on the side of the road, and get out and fucking grab them and carry them across the road. But apparently, you're not even supposed to do that most of the time. I don't think.
It's illegal in North Carolina because like a girl got killed doing that.
Oh.
She got hit by a car. And so their whole thing is just run them over or try to straddle them or try to miss them, but don't get out of your car, don't mess with them. And
Yeah.
if I see them on a big highway, I'm kind of like they're doing a migration path, so they're either gonna get killed crossing the highway anyway, or they're gonna get killed the next year when they go back. So it's, I hate to say it's kind of like a lost cause sometimes, but
Oh
you
yeah,
know,
yeah. There's lots of places, not only here, I've heard of other places in other states, where like terrapins and shit are super common. And like during the migration, that's how the same thing, like the road where, it's sad.
Sorry, that's my tea.
right. Well, guys, I'm going
I
to
do
drop.
this now.
What is that?
Huh?
What
What
have
is
you
that?
got there?
Jug of tea.
Yeah, jug.
Scarily enough, that big black mug holds all of this.
Oh yeah. Right on. Well, all right, Todd, man.
I'm
Appreciate
gonna
you
cruise
hanging
out of here.
Running away? Okay.
I might see
Nice
you.
to see ya.
I might see you on Sherry if you're on later. I've got to go do a few more things. It'll be about 30 minutes.
Okay.
But Ledka, good to see you. I'll be
All
in
right, man.
touch.
Yeah. You too, man.
So how's it going, Ludka?
Oh, pretty good. Not
Pretty
too
good?
bad. Yeah.
What did you get from the show?
Oh, the Tinley show?
Yeah. I haven't noticed a lot of what people have got from there. I've been
Oh yeah, that's I
great.
heard that. Yeah, well that's and I heard maybe you had a bout or two with dealing with your stuff and whatnot. So I was hoping maybe you were doing all right. I meant to reach out to you, and I'm scatterbrained and so much stuff going on.
I can understand. I forget to reach out as well.
Oh man, and it's I'm constantly. It's just it's always meeting more and more people. Like every week I meet one or two or three or five more people, and I've never been good about keeping track of the half dozen people in my immediate family and stuff, much less everything. And it's just like my whole world's just like exploding and blowing up and expanding and stuff, and like oh man, it's so hard to keep track of anything. And the more I try to keep track of any one thing, is the more that I'm kind of just not doing anything else, and I don't know what's
Foggy
going
brain.
on right now. But yeah,
You've got foggy brain too.
I'm just everywhere. But yeah, we've picked up. Man, I think we got like 5 new snakes from the show.
Cool.
Let's see. Let's see.
Cats are mad because the little red dot's not working right now.
What happened?
Oh, I have a toy here that it shoots out the little red laser dot, and the cat.
Oh yeah.
So it's just stopped for a little bit, and the cats are meowing.
Oh my goodness. Oh crap. Hey, I just I had to take care of some rat stuff a minute ago, and I need to go and run and put them in the freezer. You okay sitting here for about maybe 2 minutes or something like that?
No problem.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Okay, dokes.
Oh goodness.
So who do we have in here? Is there anyone left? There was Todd and Yvonne and Brad. Oh, Brad ran away. Esther ran away. Okay. Blue eyes. Blue eyes. Blue, 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 blue. Moon. and you have got to read that book. You'll never know what why it amuses me so much, Moon. What the heck is my phone? I should actually change this so it doesn't do these things, but sometimes it's amusing. So much more. Song by Xavier Omar. Okay. When this microphone comes on and listens to me, it comes up with some pretty weird things. At least it's coming up with music. Hope it's good. Hey, hey, hey! Welcome back and welcome being home and safe and sound. Always happy when you're safe and sound. Always happy when everyone's safe and sound. Sorry I've been kind of out of it for a bit. Just brain got overwhelmed. So, and ouchies and moods. I always get moody when I'm ouchy. Very moody. But I'm okay. Oh, I should have only used one ice cube. So, anything new, Moon? New moon. There's a song about new moons. That's always, yeah. Oh, we just. And I have about 7 guys on my Instagram. You know, I follow people when they start following me. You know, it's polite. Dang, Canadian politeness. Sometimes I gotta get rid of that. Anyway, so every now and again, or quite a bit, you get people who are looking for, well, prey. So they get on to a lot of middle to late age anyone, actually, and try to con you. Oh, I love you. You're wonderful. You're sweet. Oh, you're beautiful. Blah, 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 blah. Hey, honey, you're such a sweet person. Can you send me some money? No. No, I'm not sending you money. No, I'm not sending you to school. No, I'm not doing any of that because you're just conning for money. Redheads. Any one of them that says, hey, beautiful, right at the start, I just say, yeah, here we go again. I like playing with them. It's kind of fun. Crunch game.
Yeah.
Crunchy. Gotta get another one of those made.
Yeah.
It's a new version. Maybe I'll do that. Make a new version of it.
Oh, you gonna rework this?
Maybe I'll make a different version, just my version, my type of version, just for kicks and giggles. But I think I'll ask Justin and you're welcome, Moon.
Oh, hey, what's happening, Rudy?
I think I'll ask Justin and Dog first if they mind if I do that, because they're the ones who make them up, aren't they?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Justin's the one that makes the shirt for sure. I'm not sure.
Heard about my calendar?
Huh?
Oh, you haven't. I'm doing a calendar, and up for. Hopefully, I can get it done before Christmas. But it is for everyone, and it will be free. And people, and what it. I'm trying to get the papers out here, and it. I have a mess again.
Oh, I always have a mess. I always have a lot. Yeah, I have many messes constantly. Golly, I've got 2 or 3 messes going on in here. It looks like I've got work to do tomorrow.
Well, I have rate things on different paper. I write it on different papers. I use scrap papers so I can. There it is. So that I can, avoid just tossing away paper for no sense, right?
Yeah.
However, I have stacks
Oh,
paper that I should go through sometime. And
I was gonna say I do that same kind of thing, but I never have a stack because I always lose everything. I think I'm like, maybe I'll put this here, this will go there, this goes over here with something that I think maybe it goes with, and I think I always forget everything.
I put them in baggies. Hello, Mrs. Ledka.
Oh, hey.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
You better get going.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Uh-oh.
So,
Yeah.
just one moment, please, Mrs. Ledka.
Mhm.
Calendar. So, if you send me a picture of an animal, your logo. Oh, you don't have a logo yet, right? I had that picture, but I don't think you liked it. You're keeping shut up about that. It was pretty wimpy. But if you want to have a picture on one of the pages,
Okay.
then just tell me which month you would like and send me a picture. It could be you with an animal or animals.
Oh, okay.
You with your wife with your animals. If you would, Christine? No. What's your wife's name again? I'm sorry, Mrs. Ledka.
Oh, it's okay. Elizabeth.
Elizabeth.
Yeah, it's all right.
And I like that name so much, and I forgot. Okay. Sorry,
Yeah,
Elizabeth.
that sounds pretty neat, though.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm trying to do it for everyone. So
I have to look through my phone and stuff and see if I've got any kind of really cool pictures or anything.
yeah, I've already been threatened with special pictures, and I said, well, if you send me one of those, things are just going to be chopped off and put in the end of the calendar.
Oh my goodness!
But the thing is that I'm going to give everyone the file, and you can print it up whatever way you guys want. So it's free.
Oh, okay. Wow, awesome. That's why I was like, well, how are you going to do this free? Like somebody has to pay for something. Like,
Yeah, I'm not.
okay,
I'm not going to.
that's really neat
going
though.
to
So
make
then
it,
that
but
way
it
it
will
would just
be
be like a PDF or something that you can just download and just run off like 12 or 13 sheets or something and have the whole deal.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, I mean, you could run it off at home, or if you like it enough, you can run it off at whatever, or
Mm-hmm.
plasticize, rip, tear, whatever you want.
Oh yeah. Oh man, I'm not very
Find someone you're
creative.
angry at, you're like, okay, we're gonna give him a mustache.
I like cool creative stuff.
Cat ears.
Yeah. Okay. Right on. All right. Yeah, man. I'm gonna try to remember that and try to see if I can come up with
Yeah. So,
either
do you
some
want a
cool
specific
pictures
month?
or a cool idea for some. What's that?
Is there a month you like?
Oh, no, not really. I
Okay.
don't.
What month is your birthday on?
It's in September.
September. Okay. So we'll put you in September. Yeah. And whatever picture you want to put in, just send it to me. You have my
Okay.
Insta, so that should be easy enough.
Right
And
on.
if you want a little logo on your day of birth, then I can do that too.
Okay.
I think I might
Okay.
do that just because. But it's just a little fun thing.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Sounds pretty cool. Right on. Yeah, I will. I will try to
Yes.
remember and see if I can find any decent picture, or maybe take some soon. Hopefully.
Sure. Yeah. Before Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Well.
So I've got you on September. So you have September for
Yeah.
whatever you want to send on in. And if Elizabeth, I remember the name right now, I will probably forget by tomorrow. I am very sorry.
Yeah. That's all right. At least you got it right for sure, but at least once, huh?
Well, I got it right too when she first told me, and we were talking. We were talking when she was having that trouble with the computer. So
Oh. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah. Right on. Cool. Well. All right. I better go ahead and hurry up and get this
yeah.
over with. So I
Otherwise,
don't get
she
in
might
any trouble.
she
But
might lock you out and make you go into the doghouse or a snake house or something. Who knows?
yeah, I know, right? But okay, I will try to remember and try to find some pictures or something, and maybe we'll find something cool for the calendar thing.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. And guys, I'm going to bring up mine because
Oh, are you gonna go ahead and go live tonight?
yeah, Todd mentioned that he'd come on, so I
Oh,
figure I
okay.
might as well do that because when Todd says he'd come on my stream, I'm pretty happy to have him on my stream.
Yeah, heck yeah, yeah, that's pretty awesome. But yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. If you want to go ahead and drop the link to it or whatever in the chat real quick, we'll go ahead and let that
okay,
run
hold
first.
on a sec. I'll
At least
get
give
it.
you a chance to get that in there before we shut this off.
Okay, give me.
Yeah, yeah, no problem.
There we go. Maybe 2 minutes
Yeah.
or less. Okay, yeah. Announce whatever the heck you want. StreamYard Teams. Okay, I'll look at that later. New broadcast.
Okay.
Yay.
All right. Sure appreciate everybody stopping by to say hi and hang out with us. Sherry is about to get her live fired up. So if anybody is still awake and wanting to go hang out for a little while longer or whatever, you're more than welcome to go over there and hang out with her for a bit. She's about to drop the link here in just a second. Let's see what we have. Oh,
Okay.
Isaiah, please don't forget that you said you would make him a logo.
Yes, I know. I am
Oh,
going
is
to
that going
work
to
on
be a
that.
scorpion?
Yeah, I'll get that working
Isaiah's a scorpion guy.
a few moments. Go live. Go live. Here.
Oh, man.
Do, do, do.
Can't wait to see what you get, man. That might be really neat.
Who's getting what?
Isaiah, he said that I guess you and him had probably already talked about doing a logo for him, for his
Yes.
channel, or yeah. And I know he's into scorpions, so I was like, oh, that's probably going to be pretty neat.
Scorpions. Okay, I have got to figure out find what that stupid thing. Hmm. Okay. I have to do a second thing here. I don't know if. Ah! Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Ooh.
Sound a lot more calm than I am when I'm trying to figure things out.
Oh, you should see when I'm not calm. It's really fun.
Yeah.
It's pretty interesting when I'm frustrated with something because I come up with new words and just go.
Oh yeah. I get irate. I'm not used to it. I still don't like or jive with technology very well.
I'm like that sometimes too. It's just a pain.
I'm caught in the middle. I'm in that range of age where I was supposed to have learned a bunch about computers and taken, typing and all that stuff and keyboarding and all that shit, but I didn't. And so
Well, hey Isaiah.
I realize the importance and everything of computers, but I'm not good with them, so I'm just kind of screwed.
I started up when computers were just starting up in high school, and I asked if I should try that out, see what was going on with these computers, right? They said, "Nah, what you would be doing is not worth it. It's not usable." It's
Oh
like,
yeah.
just because I want to go into animal care or arts, you say it's not useful? They had
Yeah.
no clue what.
Yeah, I came to find out it's useful in everything, basically.
Yeah, they had no clue what
Yeah.
exactly it could do. So
Yeah, I don't think anybody really did back then,
that's a good point. That's a very good point. But okay, I'm going to scoot and let you go so your wife doesn't kill you.
Okay. You get the
Bye,
okay.
Elizabeth. Bye, well, going to mine. See
All
you
right, yeah.
later.
Everybody go ahead over there and hang out for a little bit. We'll see you guys later.
Have
Love
fun.
you guys. Good night.
Night.